What up, my people? It's your boy Sonski Fly Savage, and welcome to Home with Fly Savage. I want to make a big shout out to you guys, compliment of the season, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, supporting me, liking and comments. I really appreciate from my heart. I appreciate so much. So my guest in the house today is a very talented artist, a very reserved artist, and he does a blend of folklore, high life, and Afrofusion. So he'll be introducing himself to you all to get to like meet him. So we'll talk about how the music career and everything he has been doing, how is it going, and how the challenges and all. So you all we get to know. It's in the sub. That's the be now.
Yeah, good day everybody. My name is Javo, is the creator, and I'm here on Home With Flysavage. I'm a musician, a fashion designer, and an artist, and that's why I love saying my life is fashioned for the art of music. So I'm here to discuss about what I do and how I do it, basically. So stay tuned.
Welcome to Home Fly Savage. This is not your regular. The vibe is different from your regular. So, bro, I really finish your jam. This is not your regular, bro. This is not your regular. See, if you are watching this is not your regular. This is a special type of vibe. Maybe say everyone need for a daily basis, like you dey inside car, you dey house, you dey office, just the vibe, just calmly the vibe on this kind of thing. And go just give you that ginger, that inspiration what you need to do with you got to do to make this dough. You understand? Ajay, you know what Ajay means now? Ajay na wealth. Yeah, so that's what you need though. So this is J voice having him on Home With Fly Savage. So bro, how you been now?
Man, everywhere good though.
Everywhere soft.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Everywhere still.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for giving us good sound. Thank you for bringing yourself out, from the try to like make yourself unique, try to make yourself special.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be now. Music, it's as a musician, you're like a messenger, so you're not supposed to just do what everybody's doing. So we all have different messages to pass out to the world. So I'm doing it the way I'm being sent to do it. That's it.
And I appreciate you for doing it. For some people, your many will be called, but people will be chasing. I already had to take a many will be called. For you to give us this sweet sound and make it easy for us to vibe and enjoy it. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
I feel it. So, bro, on Home With Fly Savage, we ask people what they do and how they, do it. So, I'll be taking on some questions, like 10 questions on your music career. Also, is a fashionista?
Yeah, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a fashionista, a wearable artwork, right?
Yeah.
So, we're going to talk about your music and also your art. You can check out what is wearing. So I will take a short video for that. You guys will see that in the advert. So let me take you on the 10 questions that I have for you today. And the first question today is your sound blends folklore, high life with Afrofusion. How did this unique style begin for you?
Okay, so I studied music in my secondary school, though I've always been a member of the chorus. Just like almost every artist, musician, and all that. So to me, I pick sounds from different places, like a boy that grew up in the chorus star, like a choir member. And I'm a Celesta, So we do more of high life. So starting my own career, I actually loved dancehall too. I grew up around between a Papa and a J. Cole. So, the sound you hear mostly is this really kind of sound. So, I picked from both the sides, and I tried to fuse that together to create something my own kind of sound, and definitely Afrobeats, dancehall, highlife, reggae, pop, and all that. So it's just a blend of different sounds, Now, and it depends on what I'm trying to, the message I'm trying to give out, determines the type of sound I put out there. Like if you hear I just like a blend of highlife and a little bit of soul, a little bit movable sound. So something you can just vibe. So that's it.
Wow. So that is nice, and we have get to understand how you came up with your unique sound and all. So let's move to the second question. Which cultural stories or traditions influence your music the most?
Sincere, I'll say the Yoruba culture because they are from Delta State. I grew up in Lagos.
Why don't see this one again?
So if you listen to most of my songs, I use Yoruba a lot. I use Yoruba a lot, and that's just it.
So honestly, I thought you were even a Yoruba boy, like a Yoruba guy.
I'm from Delta State.
Can you imagine?
My mom and my dad.
Can you just imagine? Can you just imagine? All right. So number 3, highlife has deep roots in West Africa. How do you keep the original essence while still making it modern and fresh?
How do I keep the original essence? So to me, I believe there's nothing new that came from nothing. So in an attempt to what's it called, dish out my own kind of sound, I believe respecting what has already been there is something that you should do. So I still try to maintain those, the African percussion, you might be talking German and all that, and I just infuse my own. So I don't try to I just add. So I believe
you need to touch of your own.
Yes, I believe in doing that. I still keep it real and make it unique.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So let's just move to the fourth question. What role does your hometown or upbringing play in shaping your sound?
My hometown, that should be Delta State. So I don't think, but when you see my upbringing, I grew up in Lagos State. So I'm more of a Lagosian than I am.
So when you were growing up,
I grew up in the barracks, funny enough, around the Papa. Okay. Just like I said, my immediate surrounding was partly a Papa, partly a Jacob. So just
Ajigna has
they know for this unique style of music which is like a dancehall kind of reggae,
like this. I mean,
this kind of raga sound, like mostly Nigerian musicians are known for their consciousness, for their conscious sound. So in a way, I picked that part. So most of my sounds I still speak consciousness in most of my songs. So I think it had a big
influence in your music career. So let's move to the first question. When people listen to your music, what feeling or message do you want them to experience?
So basically, for every song has its own messages, and like for Ajay, I'm talking about wealth and poverty, and it's just like me encouraging the everyday hustler, just like you and I, to keep doing what you do. I said, Mama, Chima so Ajira Walewa, like son of the spirit. Yes.
Wonders.
Weak. No sleep. Just like
I know weak. Jimasu. What do Ara? Ara is wonders now.
Yara.
Okay, Yara.
Quick.
Okay, Yara.
Yes, and G. You know,
Okay,
two
G.
big,
Okay,
wake up, no sleep,
Ọmọ
you know, that's just like
Yara.
Yara. Ọmọ ẹ̀mí Yara.
Ọmọ ẹ̀mí Yara.
Yes,
Jimasun.
Yes, I just
Ki Biatala.
you know, in like my church now, I want to talk to you like it's Ọmọ ẹ̀mí, like
Ọmọ ẹ̀mí.
like son of the spirit, you know. So I'm saying, it's just like me saying, bro, come on, do quickly, wake up, no sleep, you also put on, just keep on doing it, you know. When you're doing it, technically from there you get your blessings. You know, if you say because things are not working, just relax, then there's no way you're going to get that wealth and good fortune you're seeking. So it's by you putting in the work. You know, that's when this thing will work out for you. What you want.
Ọmọ ẹ̀mí Yara. Jimasun. Ọmọ ẹ̀mí Yara wa Jimasun Ajawole wa.
Yeah.
Very good sound. It's a good sound. So that's it for the music aspect of you, and I'll be taking some questions concerning your wearable art.
My heart
today. So you can check him out. It's looking dope. This is not irregular, man. Fashionista, I'm to kill it. I'm to kill it. So let's go for the short break. We'll be back to talk about his fashion life.
Research.
So welcome back, guys, to Home with Flysavage. So I'm still here with my brother. So I just want to take him in the last 5 questions to know how he, how they run in fashion, because this fashion ain't there on another level. So bro, I'll take in some 5 questions on your wearable arts.
Okay.
That has to do with your fashion lifestyle. So then the number one question: how do you begin your journey into wearable painting, and what inspired this unique art style?
Okay, so I studied art in Yaba College of Technology.
That's nice.
Yeah, I graduated as a painter.
Okay.
Yeah, major in painting. So, it's an art school where you have fashion students and art students all together. So, and from the onset, I love fashion. I make shoes, I bags and all that. So, I thought of a way of blending my art and my love for fashion in making it very unique. So that's how I came about the art. I'm a painter and I love painting. I love colors. I love expressing myself. So I just thought of a way of creating art piece that I can put on and take along the streets so people can see and appreciate and all that. So that's how it came about.
That's nice. So when you're doing it, what motivates you to keep on that vibe and getting your style, unique and.
So my motivation is actually the fact that whenever I step out, I always look unique and different, and people always love what I'm putting on. And
so it makes you want to do more.
Yeah, it helps me stand out as a musician, and it's not just my sound that helps me stand out. My way of dressing helps me stand out, and it's for the fact that it makes me practice what I love doing, which is art, and I think that's one of the things that keeps me going. And there's no way you can take away music away from art and fashion. the typical way you can take music or fashion away from art. So to me, music, art, and fashion, they're just one. They're intertwined.
Yes, yes, yeah. Because there's no way there's music, there's no fashion.
Yeah.
There's always music and fashion. They work together. Your artists are, sometimes most of our artists are the people that inspire us on like how we dress.
Definitely.
So artist. So number two question: what story or emotion do you aim to express through your wearable piece?
Okay, so as a creative, I believe the basic the basic reason why we create should be to tell a story or probably communicate. And music is a means of communication, art is a means of communication. So for me, I've decided now to communicate, to tell the story of my culture. If you know what I'm saying, I and my ancestors are one. Yeah, I and my ancestors are one, because there's no way you can take. There's no me without my father.
Yes.
And there's no me without my grandfather.
Yes.
There's no me without my great grandfather. So there's this narrative that, I don't know, we actually mainstream religion is trying to push to us, that our ancestors are demonic.
That demonic,
The same ancestors are demonic.
They're demonic, yes.
Because I have their DNA.
Yes.
So no matter what you sell to me, I'm telling you, I am ancestors are one. So this is me trying to just work with African motifs and patterns and
because the what you so what you just said earlier, they said you and your ancestors are one. One day we too will become our ancestors.
definitely. And
we want our own children to like continue what we are doing, to like make reference to us.
at the top, sometimes it's crazy when you think about this. You just imagine you're hustling, you're struggling so hard to make ends meet, to feed your children, your grandchildren, and their own children too. So just imagine after, like, say, 50 years or 70 years, and the same people you're struggling so hard to give a better life, binding and casting you in churches, saying you're a demon.
You are demon, I just bro. That's what. See, of recent I don't know. Maybe I was brainwashed before, but of recent I started making some research and doing some thinking on these things, bro. Like, what am I actually doing? Let me prove for my ancestors. I have their DNA in me, like I have their blood.
Them, you are not going to be
like I don't understand why would I like doing that, and this is who I am. Nothing can change it. If you bring your own idea, your own beliefs to me now, you can't be telling me to live what actually made me like who I am. So I may just leave it aside and follow yours. It's not possible. So I just for some of us that are still believing, like that still wants to like appreciate their ancestors for making this day to be possible for them to like have this day, like now that you are like we are trying to like make a reference back to your ancestors and all through art and music and the rest. So you are still the one of them. I'm out of the percentage. You are still believing that you are one of them, and I appreciate it so much because people have meeting. The meeting of recent. They are not. I don't want to talk about it. I just leave them aside. Leave them aside. Let's move to the third question. So the third question. Can you describe the process of turning a blank fabric into a finished work?
Okay, it depends on I'll call it the narrative space I'm trying to work on.
Okay.
For different fabrics, as it requires different approach. Like for this, this
is leather.
Yeah, this is leather. So
and
this is fabric. So now, like for this leather, I can use acrylic, I can use propane, I can use oil. But for this kind of fabric, I can't use the same material. Understand? So the materials you're working with determines, like say, if I'm painting on the canvas, I know I can use normal water-based pigment or oil-based pigment to get. So, but it's not like the same procedure for every single surface.
Okay, okay.
You get.
Yeah.
So that's it. But basically for fabrics and leather, I use water based or oil based.
Okay.
Depends on what I'm trying to
Achieve.
yeah.
All right. So the fourth question: what has been the most challenging piece you have ever created and why?
Challenging piece. Truth be told, each and every single piece you create comes with their own challenges. It's like a dialogue between you and your narrative space. If you're creating a painting, you're creating on a canvas or a wearable art, then sometimes you're working and it's not going according to the way you want it.
Okay.
You go back and you still create. It's just like there's no time for a reason.
Okay.
It's a continuous process. Like for this, you see, I'm just working with my pro paint and I'm just creating from my head. Sometimes you have a sketch, so each piece comes with their own challenges. So I'm not going to say this is the most challenging piece I've created, but this. But there's something I know. It only gets better as long as you keep practicing. If I make a mistake today, I'm not please. But it's the same materials and all that. Right? I already know the mistake, what I feel.
Okay. So you make some adjustment. Okay.
You get. But like this wasn't easy. I had to get another chance to to assist in one or two things. You get. So that's it.
All right. So this is what you're wearing now. What can you call it?
It's actually very black.
Like your own. Me like me. Whenever I do something, like let me try to do craft sometimes. So I just give it a title. So what kind of title like?
It's states. It is. I'm trying to pass out. So
okay. I am. I and my access program one. That's just the name for this piece. It's nice. What about this stuff?
It's normal beats. So since I'm trying to what's it called, promote the African culture. So I'm trying to promote our culture, which is the African culture beats through music and art. So I just have to definitely look. It would be wrong if I'm wearing mostly I like being on my beats.
Yes.
Because it makes me look more African, and because there's no way I want to be European and I'll be more European than
Europeans.
You understand? So for most of us we've lost track of who we are.
Yes.
So this is me trying to
bring it back.
Find
yourself among the.
So I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to ask myself questions. Why am I actually? Imagine my first name is Michael, a European name. Why my other name is Akos, which is African name. I believe like as Nigerian, my first name should be my native name.
Native name, yes.
Right?
Yes.
And our first language should be our native dialect.
Yes.
Not English.
Not English.
Because the Englishman won't adopt our own language.
Yes.
You get, so whatever we're doing, I feel we should go back to ourselves.
We are not ourselves. Yeah, honestly,
we should go back to ourselves and find out which we are. Yes. Embrace our culture. Embrace our tradition.
I'm proud of who you are.
Yeah, sometimes I would say our tradition, our culture is bad and all that. The question is it the culture, is it the tradition, or is it the human?
That is the mistake. Personalities. It's not about it.
This is me trying to embrace my own fully, and that's why I do it unapologetically, in my music, in my heart.
Period. Period. So the last question, which is the fifth question, how do you want people to feel when they wear your artwork?
Feel bold, so proud.
So proud of yourself because you're wearing Africa.
So Africa is actually the cradle of civilization by history. All the Socrates, all of them, they came here to Africa to gain knowledge. Only that they sabotage Africa.
I swear.
So Africans civilized the world.
I swear.
If you go by the history.
Yes.
And till tomorrow, Africa is still like the most blessed continent.
I swear.
But
I don't know, no cap.
it's just that we
don't know
who we have.
We really don't know. No, they have made us like I don't want to go into that.
Brainwashed. So we don't know who we are.
We are trying to get back ourselves.
Now, if I ask you, who are you?
On Sunday.
Imagine the name still gave me what? What's Sunday? That's
where Benyadu Okon from Akwa
Ibom. Yeah. But when I ask who you are, Sunday. In school now, when they ask our children, their names like John, Michael. Some people are even ashamed of their native name. Yeah. Because some people, my name is Akbar. So like, just like that. Because they feel it's what kind of name is that?
No, oh God.
You get, and that's what makes us unique and beautiful as a people.
Well, thank you for showing up here on Home with Flysavage and giving us free sound and also this craft, this beauty, this art, this.
Thank you for having me.
So, the J Voice. Yeah, on Home, J Voice, the creator, here on Home with Flysavage, and you guys check him out, and he's doing his best. He's doing his best through his fashion, and through his way he speaks. I should say, they can't play with honor. Definitely can't play with honor. So, I ask him my own personal question. How do you think like cope with the whole thing? I don't know, coming artists. Still doing arts, trying to find yourself.
Normally as a musician, you just have to you need to have something to go back to. If you say you're a musician, you don't have something doing apart from music, then you're not serious. Because you have bills to pay.
Yes.
And now, studio sessions are a little bit being
come to music board.
Yeah. The music is the only. What's it called?
Profession you pay for it.
Pay for production.
You really want to pay for the profession.
You pay for every single thing, and even your friends and family won't even want to support you until you're blown.
I swear.
You get so.
Until the end of voice outside.
Doing. So what I do is I do my art and craft. I make shoes. Almost everything I'm learning I made. So So it's little assistant from other people and all that. I style myself, I style people. I have a company that deals with arts, fashion, and entertainment. So it's called Uncaged Creativity.
Oh, you know, check it out. Don't worry, you tell them. Big guy, you tell them. Yeah. So this is J Voice, the creator, and you have heard from the horse's mouth and how you did before. They don't even get patient. If anyone invests on you now as an artist, now they go say how much if I give you 2 years, how much you go do for me? Will you be able to be? Will you do that? Will you do this? They'll be asking you.
They will even want to change the way you sing.
Yeah.
During my year in service, I met with some people that said they wanted to sign me, but then they wanted me to sound like them. But then the movie was popping. And I was, so they were like, I like you, you're good, you have good quality, but I want to do something like you read the movie, remember that artist again. So they were trying to, make me say like them. And I was like, if you really want to have me as an artist, if you really want to invest in me, you must believe in me. And if you don't, I can't start sounding
like somebody else.
Yes.
You are blessed with your own kind of sound style. So you have to introduce your own kind of style.
Definitely.
Not somebody else's.
And funny enough, today I'm doing it with you.
Can you see? I was in the trend with that. That's why when this people now they don't say, you know, like they do song like, you know, drum my piano now. You know, say I'm playing the cell now. Yeah, drum my piano now. Yeah, you know, so you don't do it again, do this song, do that one. I feel they won't make you sound like making the drum, but you,
Which is very wrong. So, but if at least you have something doing that can you can use to assist yourself musically, you'll be able to at least say, okay, say no to some certain things like this is what I want to do. And thank God for the way the industry is going right now. You can record a song, do your thing yourself, and push things out there. Though you still need finance
to promote.
promote and all that. So,
All right.
thank God for people like you, thank God for people like HSP, that gives us video on, you know,
Shout out to
on
HSP.
level.
Yeah.
Shout out to HSP.
Also,
Shout out to
Home With Flysavage.
yeah, for giving us platforms like this for our voices to be heard.
All right. Thank you very much for all right now.
Yeah. I speak to the universe, I speak to the realms. Open up the portals and let my voice be heard. I'm destined for greatness and I must be great. It's pure love and light, got no time for hate. Open up the portals, open up the gates. This is my time and I must elevate. It's pure love and light, got no time for hate. This is my time and I must elevate. Yeah, what up, people? That was me on Home With Flysavage doing my thing. So you can connect with me on my social media handle. Jeva is a creator on TikTok, Instagram, and X, while Michael was on Facebook. And please do subscribe to Home With Flysavage and support my brother. He's doing a great job. Yeah, thank you for tuning in and having me. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Peace out.